is the materials you need to make a friction fire. One of the most important things you need is a good bow, and it needs to be about as long as your arm, or at least that's what I prefer. That allows you to get a full range of motion on the spindle and really helps you to maximize your effectiveness with each stroke. Another essential part is your bearing block. This is what you bear down on the spindle with, and the spindle will then spin in the hearth board to create the friction you need. This is actually a rock that has been hollowed out for the spindle, and then a little bit of bear grease was put in there to reduce friction. Here we have our spindles. This spindle here is a great material. This is juniper, and I have used it several times and received several friction fires from this. It's a little bit too big in diameter, but it has worked really well. This one here is aspen. This one's a little too green, and so we haven't been able to get a friction fire from this one. And this is probably the best material to use. This is actually a willow branch, and you can see the diameter is just about the diameter of a finger, or the pinky, and this just really is extremely effective at getting a friction fire. This willow spindle is so great because it's the perfect diameter. It allows for greater revolutions per minute and helps you to get more friction and therefore receive a coal faster and easier. This is the hearth board. Each one of these holes has produced several coals. This is made out of juniper, similar to the first spindle I mentioned. This here is the piece of wood I used to catch the coal from the hearth board. Once that coal has been running for a couple minutes, I take that coal and dump that very gently into my tinder bundle. Once you put the coal in there, you want to very gently blow on it with a long, slow breath so that you don't put the coal out. As it begins to heat up and the smoke comes rolling out of the tinder bundle, you can then start blowing with greater intensity, and then you will have flame. So I got a coal going here. I'm just going to let the wind kind of help it grow a little bit before I put it in my tinder bundle. You just try to gently put that coal into the tinder bundle, kind of pinch it in there, and then gently begin to blow. Yeah!